think in that way, you probably, correct me if I'm wrong, you probably feel as though actually doing those conversations is almost as much fun as doing the work itself, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's such a joy. And I tell people when it comes to building a business, I think there's kind of two sides of it. That's who's your target market and where are they? And also, what are you great at? So there are some people who are brilliant at writing and marketing. And so actually, sure, go for that. Right. Or um, they're great networkers. I know people who go to networking events all the time and walk away with, all kinds of leads, or they're great speakers. And so they go speak at conferences and it's okay, go follow what you're best at. That also your target people are going to be there to hear you. Right. So yeah, I find the conversation part very joyful. And I go in
Those are fun.
without into I know I never go in with an intention to work it, right? I'm here to have a conversation. We'll see what happens. That might be a client, that might be a partnership, that might be a friend, that might just be a conversation that was great and see you later.
I have to say, I think that your previous experience sets you up with all the skills to be a great conversationalist as well. I think
Mhm.
that's kind of the path that you've been on between neuroscience and psychology and user experience. Because let's be honest, like I don't know if a lot of the audience understand the user experience world. I know a little bit about the user experience side. I understand why psychology is important to that.
Mhm.
But you need to, again, be very good at interviewing people and getting things out of them, drawing out the things that they don't even know that they need to tell you yet, right?
Yes.
That's something that you've honed over a lot of
Yes.
years.
Yes. It's one of my superpowers is getting to what's really underneath what this person's saying, what they need, and then drawing connections and patterns. And when it was a user experience, might be patterns across, the 10 people I've spoken to. What are the themes? When it's a client, it's how do I draw those patterns out of them over time? And so I can come back and say, oh, hey, Paul, we worked together for a year. And remember that thing you said a year ago? Now that's relating to this thing you're saying to me now. So it
So,
helps me both as a marketer and as a coach is what I'm trying to say.
I know, and I think that's, but I think people try and separate out marketing from running their business too much,
Yeah.
right? I think
Yes.